Imagine knowing all the secrets for opening the door of your dream university. Guess what? You don't need to imagine anymore. Because I'm here. Hey everyone, Namaste. I am none other than on the phone with a very passionate international student who is applying to the United States of America. If you're applying to colleges and you find the process very daunting, don't worry, you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to explain about all the elements that you require before applying to United States of America. Essays, LORs, Common App, SAT. What are all these elements? Don't worry, I will be answering about all these elements in the video, and I will try my best to make you crystal clear about the whole elements that you need to require before applying to United States of America. And let's start. Before knowing all the elements that you require, I want to share how your process as an international applicant differs from the domestic students. I'd like to start by giving you an example instantly. Let's say your acceptance rate of University of Richmond is 24.4%. How will you know that? You will know by simply checking that on Google. Acceptance rate of University of Richmond. Okay, your acceptance rate of University of Richmond is 24.4%. What does that mean? Out of 100 students, only 24 students will be accepted. 24 best students. Okay, but that is only for domestic students. That's what we international students make mistake at. We go to Google and search the acceptance rate. We find 24% is acceptance rate. Okay, I might lie in there, but no, that's not the case. Your acceptance rate as an international student will just be 2 to 5% at any universities that is ranked about 100 at the list of best universities. Why? Universities want to create a proportionality of diversity at their university, meaning they want to have students from all backgrounds. They want students from India, they want students from Europe, they want students from Bangladesh, they want students from Nepal, and similarly, they want students from all over the world so that there will be a sense of diversity in their campus. They want students of different races, students of different types. So, we international students should not mistake ourselves with the acceptance rate of the college, because no matter the college has 50% acceptance rate or 60% acceptance rate or 10% acceptance rate, our acceptance rate as an international student will be 2 to 5%. Why knowing this is important? Knowing this is important for selecting university. This is another element that I will be speaking in the video, but knowing this is important because while selecting university, you will select according to 3 portions: safety, dream, and reach. Now, where we make mistake at is, okay, this university has an acceptance rate of 40%. You check the average SAT, average IELTS, average TOEFLs. I fit in all the criteria. I will keep it in safety. But no, all that is just for domestic students. We do not lie at that. That's the acceptance, the 40% acceptance rate was not for us. It was just for domestic students. The average SAT was not for us. That was for domestic students. So we are completely different from domestic students. So after knowing this, it will help you a lot while selecting university. Now, after you know how a process as an international student is different, it's time to know or brainstorm what kind of universities are you applying to. Either it's one of the top universities that are about 30 to 40 ranking, or it's slightly average universities that provide you best scholarships, or it's below average but has an excellent program. is the time to brainstorm. And by brainstorming those universities, you have to choose your universities and select it into three portions. That is safety, dream, and reach. Safety means basically you're sure that after you apply, you will get the acceptance letter. Dream. It's just universities that you think you want to go, but you have a very less chance. Reach. In reach, in the reach portion, you will keep those universities that you're not sure I will be completely accepted here, but you think that it is not too hard to be selected. I might fit in that universities. But how to check that? You go to university's website and check its average SAT, average IELTS TOEFL, or how many students that university is taking from our country every year. You can find all this information by checking the CDS report that will be available on university's website, or you can simply search CDS report of this university and you get every information about the university's SAT, TOEFL, or number of students that are applying every year, number of acceptance. You'll basically get every information of that university. Before knowing what type of universities that you'll be applying to, I want to share you about Common App. Common App is a platform where you will be applying to United States of America. But what is Common App? How Common App works? Let me dive into it.
Common App offers a streamlined approach, allowing students to input their information once and send it to multiple universities. This eliminates the need to repeatedly enter basic details, such as contact information, educational history, and extracurricular activities. One of the key advantages of Common App is its efficiency. By centralizing the application process, students save valuable time and effort. They can focus on crafting their essays and preparing for interviews instead of getting bogged down by administrative tasks. Speaking of essays, Common App simplifies the essay management process. Students can write one essay and submit it to multiple colleges rather than writing different essays for each application. This not only saves time, but also allows students to showcase their best work to multiple institutions. Managing letters of recommendation is also made easier with Common App. Recommenders can submit one letter that can be sent to all the colleges the student is applying to. This eliminates the need for recommenders to write multiple letters and streamlines the submission process. Common App's user-friendly interface is designed to make the application process as stress-free as possible.
Now we know what is Common App. Now let's check how to log into Common App or where to find Common App in browser. Let's go to our browser. Then search Common App. Okay, we'll get at first what is Common App. Then first we need to obviously create an account. Okay, after you have created your account, let's look up to the element of the Common App. After you have signed in, then it will welcome you with all these elements. Then let's see all the elements one by one. Here in my colleges, it will show up after you have added which college you want to apply. Here you can have maximum 20 colleges at your list. Okay, and in this Common App, here is your all the details. You have to fill up all your details. Suppose you have to fill in up your address, you have to fill in up your contact details. Similarly, you have to fill in up all your details of your family, here about your education. Here, this activities list contains your extracurricular activities. There are, if you have to obviously report, so there will be 10 activities you can list, and I will be talking about this in the upcoming videos. Now you have known about the things that you need to fill up in your Common App, including your family, education, testing, and activities. Let's go to know how to add college at a list. I will be speaking in the video later, but let's know how to simply add college, because I will show what element the college require in order for you to know what you need to prepare. Let's go to the Amherst College. Let's add it in our list. Okay, then where will the college go? It will go in my colleges. Here we'll click the Amherst College. Now we are in the portal of Amherst. Okay, now we are in the worlds of applying to Amherst College. But before applying to Amherst College, there is some information about the college. It contains contact info, then it contains the application deadline, which I will be speaking in the video later about the timeline. Just now I am just showing the elements. Okay, you remember deadline, that is timeline I will be speaking. Then it contains first year international fee, which will be waived after you will contact your counselor. This is just shown if you do not waive, but you have the option to waive an international fee for 20 different colleges. Then standardized test policy, SAT. Here the college do not require SAT, as it says never required. So now for this college you do not need to do your SAT. The other thing that is required here is your counselor require recommendation. Another is school report, that is your GPAs and your report card. Another media report that I will be speaking in the video. Final report, that is your grade 12 mark sheet or high school, last year of your high school mark sheet. Then teacher evaluation, that is your letter of recommendation submitted by teacher. Okay, now what other thing that is required? It is saying English language proficiency test is required by Amherst College. This means that you need to submit English proficiency test here. And another, you also, if you want to apply for financial aid, you have the option to apply here. Another, you have to submit one personal essay. So what would element you required? You required you do not require SAT. You required your grades to be submitted, your report card, your counselor recommendation, your LOR submitted by teacher. Then you need English proficiency test. Now if you want to apply for financial aid, the document for financial aid also required. Now the other thing you require is one common app personal essay, which I will be speaking later in the video, and the supplemental essays is also required by this college. So why I am saying this is I will be speaking about all these elements in the video, but now I am just showing how we will find which element is required by which college. Okay, now you know everything about Common App, but you might be thinking why you told me about Common App this first, because this should be at last. No, why I said you is now after you know that you can apply to 20 different colleges for free, and the platform has information about what elements you require to apply to that universities, then you will get information about every elements following the video. Because I showed you at the universities there was some requirements, that is IELTS. Now what is IELTS? I will be speaking. TOEFL, I will be speaking about that. SAT, I will be speaking about that. There was information about essays too, supplemental essays. So I told you about Common App because I will be describing you about the process with regard to Common App. Now, you found out you can apply to 20 different colleges for free. Now is the time to select what type of universities you'll be applying to. I told you, you will be applying to universities by selecting 3 portions, that is safety, dream and reach. But you can select 20 different colleges if you are planning to apply to Common App. So, according to me, I think you must keep 7 dream schools, 3 safe schools and 10 reach schools. Why? 3 safe schools because 3 colleges, if you get accepted, you will go. So 3 colleges you should keep according to that type. If I get into this college, I will go. Why I kept just 3 colleges? Because you should not waste your important slots for safe colleges, because you have already applied to 3 colleges. Now you are already sure that you will be going to United States of America. Now you should keep your chances in other 17 colleges. 7, your dream, your manifestation. Why? Because you never know how lucky you are. So apply to 7 different colleges by keeping it at your dream portions. After you have brainstormed what kind of universities you want to go, not which universities, what kind. It's either safe or it's either slightly average or it's top. Now the rest of the process has begun. Now you need to go into the action. Go find the university which and what kind of university you want to apply. And for that, another element you will be knowing is research. Okay, research is a heavy word. What is research? Research means simply research, searching at internet about the universities that you'll be applying to. Not just about universities, but what kind of universities, what kind of place is that university is located at. So there will be other elements that you will be searching. So wholesome, it is just called research. So how to research? Simply go to the Google Chrome, go to Mozilla Firefox, or go to any browsers, go to YouTube and find and search top universities above 100 ranking or universities that give fully funded scholarship. Now, after complete researching about what kind of universities or other elements that is required, now go back to the Common App and add those colleges into the Common App list. After you have added colleges, added Common App list, then first thing that we see is the timeline. As the video became too long, the video became 1 hour long, so I had to divide the video into 3 different parts. So during those time, I planned to make a whole college application series about how to apply to United States of America. In this video, I just summarized how your college application process is different than domestic students. Second, I told you about Common App and every elements that you require. Now, in next video, I will explain about all those elements. What is SAT, what is English proficiency test, and also about timeline. And in third video, I will be explaining about SAT. Fourth video, I will explain about how to search for scholarships or how to apply for financial aids. So wholesome, I'll make a whole college application series. So follow me throughout the video. See you in the next video, and thank you very much. See you in the United States of America.